Morning everybody, hope everyone's great. Quick video. I'm about to upload our gold strategy to our members. So this video ultimately is for people that are curious about what we do, but ultimately, if you remember, watch this video because this is going to help you understand what it is we're just pushing through into your invite only section, okay? So these are gold settings on the 15-minute chart. I think it might have even been one of our members that found them. So they're shared on our parameter spreadsheet. But ultimately what people have to do currently is amend the main strategy file, drop in the parameters off the spreadsheet, and then save it as a template. So here, look, I've got 3, 4, 7 or 8 templates. And one of the things that we're passionate about is making sure that everything we do is focused on our traders, how we can make things easier for them. And ultimately, the template thing and changing parameters is not very easy. So what we've done is created a separate file, a separate script that all you've got to do then is have on your chart. If you've got a few on at the same time, so let's say you've got the main strategy on, let's say you've got the main strategy on there. You could have 2 or 3 on there, but ultimately you just have to hide one and then you're left with the main one that you're looking at. So it removes some confusion that might happen and ultimately makes things easier. But more importantly, these are great settings on gold. So this is trading just a 15-minute time frame. You can see the current open position on this strategy that's 545 pips, would have been a bit further. But more importantly, it's a 1 to 16 risk to reward ratio. Now, if you started January 2020 with a £500 account, risking 1% per trade on gold, your account would be now sat at a 226% net profit increase. So your account would be 1630. So that's based on data on 74 trades with a win rate of 37.84%. But even more pleasingly is the very, very low drawdown. Now, what is that figure? Well, that is the most amount of consecutive running loss that you would have experienced within them 74 trades. So ultimately, we've got a great edge and a nice equity curve. There's nothing here that jumps up in just 1 or 2 trades that might then mean something big might have caused that to happen. And ultimately, when we click through here, we can see all of the losers and all the winners. And because basically our exit strategy on this is what we call FT and SL. So we are setting a stop loss, which is based on 2 ATR. ATR is the average true range for gold on the 15-minute time frame at that time. So if it's been volatile, your stop loss will be wider, and if it's less volatile, it will be tighter. But still, you'd still risk the same amount. Ignore the take profits because they're not relevant with this exit plan. So the exit and the most profit on this is based on FT and SL. What that means is we enter the trade, we set the stop loss, and we stay in that trade until we see a reverse signal. So we've not banked any profit on this sell. If we see a buy over the next few hours or whatever, then the sell will be closed and we will follow the buy. But interestingly, what's quite nice to see with this specific strategy or the settings that we've found is subject to your psychology. Let's say you really struggle to hold trades for that amount of time and it makes you feel, don't know, uneasy. You don't like to see, you don't want to be in a position where that profit disappears or reduces. That's fine. Ultimately, when we can accept that over 74 trades, that's the most profitable way of trading it, and hopefully that helps because ultimately it's down to confidence and self-belief. Let me prove that to you. So if we were to, what I've got up here, look, is a 2 ATR stop loss. So TP1 with a 2 ATR is TP is based on a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So if you're risking £10, based on an exit strategy on TP1, you're going to make £10, okay? TP2 is 4 ATR, so it's double that of the stop loss. If you're risking £10, your exit is going to be based on hitting your £20 target, which is based on 4 ATR. If you were to select TP3, then that's a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So if you're risking £10 per trade, you're exiting on 40. Okay. So ultimately, I can tell you why I know that the FT and SL exit strategy is the most profitable. Let me show you why. So we just need to change this so we can see how, basically two things are going to happen. We're going to change this to TP1 and our percent profitable is going to go higher because we're going to hit more winning trades. But also I'm going to prove to you that the net profit is going to come down because ultimately we are missing more profit opportunity by doing that. So on TP1, our net profit is a tenth of what it is with FT and SL. A tenth, right? But we're winning double the amount of trades. So this is a great example of where win rate is an absolute myth. So TP1 is 25% net profit, TP2 is 35% net profit, TP3 is 67% net profit, and FT and SL is 226% net profit. So that really does explain why we have the money management strategy we do with that. And another interesting thing, if you were to have started with a £500 account, instead of risking 1% per trade, if you wanted a fixed lot size of 0.01 and you started on the 6th of January, then you would still have over doubled your £500 account. Which is really quite crazy, really. And if you look at the list of trades, the losers are £1, £2, £6, but the winners are huge. Okay, it's the way gold moves. Once we do catch a big trend and a big move, this is where this has massive, massive power. So £105, trading 0.01. And you can see here, every single trade is here and every single trade is on here. And also that does not include the fact that we've got open profit. So on here as well, open pit profit and loss. So there's £42 running on this trade on 0.01. So ultimately, two summaries of this video. One, if you're not a member, this is the sort of thing we do. We identify edges in the market for you to simply follow. You can see how powerful that is. And if you are a member, you're going to have gold land on your invite only section throughout the next 24 hours. And it will be far easier for you to navigate because of this. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everybody.